Have you ever stood in front of your closet, pulled on a pair of pants that used to be your go-to, only to realize something feels off? Maybe it's the fit, maybe it's the fabric, or maybe, just maybe, it's the silent message those pants are sending about you. Here's the truth. It's not your age, it's not your shape, and it's certainly not your fault. Sometimes, it's just the wrong pair of pants holding you back from looking and feeling like the elegant, confident woman you are today. Hi, beautiful. Welcome to Healthwise for Seniors, the channel where we believe that fashion after 60 isn't about chasing youth, but about embracing your presence with style, grace, and ease. Now I know what you might be thinking. I wear what's comfortable, why change it? And yes, comfort matters deeply. But so does confidence. And what if I told you that just one simple change, switching out that dated, ill-fitting pant, could instantly make you look taller, feel lighter, and carry yourself with a quiet sophistication that turns heads, not for what you're wearing, but for how you're wearing it? That's what this video is all about. And before we dive into the 8 pants that might be quietly aging you, and the chic, flattering alternatives that elevate your style, I'd love for you to take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Your support fuels everything we do here, and it helps bring more women into this beautiful space of self-respect. Let's be honest, most of us have that one pair of skinny jeans sitting in the closet, the pair that used to hug all the right places, that once made us feel confident, maybe even sexy. But after 60, those jeans may not be doing us any favors anymore. Bodies change. Hips soften, knees shift, posture relaxes. And yet, many women keep squeezing into tight jeans out of habit, or worse, out of the belief that tighter equals younger. But here's the truth. Ultra-skinny jeans can make us look older, not younger. They cling to the thighs, press against the waist, and emphasize the very areas we'd rather soften. They can cut us off visually, making legs appear shorter and balance harder to achieve. You end up spending the day pulling, tugging, adjusting, and feeling anything but elegant. Actress Diane Keaton, now in her late 70s, has mastered this lesson. She's often seen in beautifully cut trousers, relaxed, high-waisted, and full of movement. Her style says, "I'm not chasing youth, I'm expressing confidence." So what should you wear instead? Look for straight-leg or slightly wide-leg jeans in soft, forgiving fabrics. High-rise cuts support the waistline and elongate the legs. Stretch denim or denim blends allow freedom without squeezing. A little drape goes a long way, because at this stage in life, fashion should work with your body, not against it. Skinny jeans had their moment, but now, you deserve ease, you deserve elegance. And most of all, let's get one thing straight. Leggings are not the enemy. They're comfortable, stretchy, and a godsend on casual days. But the trouble begins when leggings are worn as full-on pants, without coverage, without balance, and without intention. For women over 60, this styling choice can quickly go from effortless to unflattering. Leggings, by nature, cling to every curve, and that's not always a good thing. Unlike trousers or structured jeans, they offer no support, no drape, and no visual polish. Instead, they often highlight what we'd prefer to skim over: hips, thighs, and the back view. The problem isn't your body, the problem is proportion. Actress Helen Mirren, age 78, has been seen in leggings, but always paired with a tunic-length top or a long blazer that offers flow and coverage. She doesn't let the leggings lead the look. She uses them as a background to elegance. So, how do we wear leggings well? Pair with longer tops. Think tunics that cover the hips and upper thighs. A-line shapes or shirt dresses create movement. Choose thicker, structured fabrics. Pont knits, for example, offer more shape and coverage than typical thin cotton leggings. Opt for darker tones. Black, navy, or charcoal elongate and refine. Avoid prints or shiny finishes. Layer smartly. Add a long cardigan, soft trench, or even a waist-defining belt to elevate the silhouette. The goal isn't to stop wearing leggings. It's to stop letting them define your look. Leggings should support your comfort, not substitute your style. When worn with grace and intentional styling, they can be part of a beautiful, age-affirming outfit. But when worn, capri pants, especially those that cut off at mid-calf, have become a summer staple for many women over 60. They promise comfort, ease, and breathability. But what they often don't offer is a flattering silhouette. Let's talk proportion. The mid-calf length hits at the widest part of most women's lower legs, creating an abrupt horizontal line that visually shortens the legs and widens the frame. It's not about your size or age, it's about where the eye is drawn. Worse still, these pants can make your legs appear boxier and your overall frame less fluid. Imagine wearing a gorgeous blouse or stylish flats, only to have the entire outfit dragged down by a cut that slices your leg line in half. Even icons like Diane Keaton and Susan Sarandon, known for their confident style, avoid this cut unless the capris are styled very intentionally. With elongated tops, wedges for lift, and clean, monochromatic color palettes. What to wear instead? Cropped pants just above the ankle. These create a longer leg line and offer a more graceful flow. Wide-leg culottes or gaucho pants. These provide breezy comfort but add movement and elegance. Straight-leg summer trousers. Lightweight linen or cotton blends give breathability without the harsh hemline. Tips for transition. Match shoes to pants to avoid visual cutoff. Opt for nude-toned sandals or low-vamp flats to elongate the leg. If you love capris, choose ones that end slightly below the calf muscle, not midway through it. The goal isn't to erase comfort, it's to align your outfit with your best shape. Clothes should follow your body's rhythm, not interrupt it. Elegance after 60 isn't about hiding. It's about creating a visual line that says, I know who I am and I know what flatters me. And for most women, that line simply isn't at mid-calf. There's a certain charm to denim, it's timeless, versatile, and universally loved. But when jeans are heavily ripped, overly bleached, or printed with trendy patterns, they can cross the line from stylish to distracting. Let's be honest. Distressed jeans were made to mimic youthful rebellion. Frayed hems, knee holes, and faded thighs tell a story, but not always the story you want to tell at 60 plus. Instead of polished sophistication, these jeans can project a look that feels forced, unfinished, or trying too hard to be edgy. Heavily whiskered or sandblasted jeans also add bulk in the wrong places, like across the hips or thighs, making even a well-shaped figure look uneven or unbalanced. And printed jeans, whether it's florals, tribal motifs, or bold graphics, they often draw attention away from you and toward the pants themselves. Fashion should elevate, not overshadow. What works better? Dark wash denim with minimal fading. Classic, slimming, and always in style. Straight leg or bootcut styles, they balance proportions and pair well with everything from blouses to sweaters. Crisp white jeans or soft gray denim. Both add a refined twist to casual wear without screaming for attention. Pro tips: avoid trendy tiers and exaggerated patterns. Choose details like tonal stitching, subtle seams, or structured cuts. Pair with a silk blouse, a well-fitted blazer, or a cashmere knit, letting the woman stand out, not the distress. There's nothing wrong with loving denim. But after 60, the best jeans are the ones that work with your presence, not compete with it. When your jeans whisper confidence instead of shouting for attention, you've found your fit. Khakis once stood as a symbol of casual polish, the go-to alternative to denim. But as we age, stiff, heavyweight khakis can become more of a struggle than a solution. Thick fabric, rigid seams, and bulky cuts can make the pants feel like armor, not elegance. The biggest issue? They don't move with your body. Instead, they resist, creasing awkwardly at the knees, bunching at the hips, or tugging across the waist when you sit. These pants often add unnecessary volume and stiffness, which can make your silhouette appear boxy and weighed down, especially around the midsection and thighs. Worse, heavy khakis often lack the breathability and softness our skin craves after 60. They rub, they restrict, they force you to hold your shape rather than support it. What to wear instead? Soft cotton blend chinos with stretch. They maintain structure while offering flexibility. Tencel or linen blend trousers, light, breathable, and fluid, ideal for warmer days and sensitive skin. Modern ankle-length khakis with a slimmer, tapered leg. Clean, flattering, and easy to style with flats or loafers. Smart details to look for: flat front designs to reduce bulk, side or back elastics for gentle shaping, lighter fabrics with a hint of drape to elongate the legs and soften the whole look. Style at 60 plus is about ease and refinement, not restriction. You don't need to give up khakis, just the ones that fight you. The right pair supports your shape, flows with your energy, and lets you walk through life feeling both grounded and graceful. Wide leg pants can be beautiful, fluid, dramatic, even empowering. But when the cut is too extreme, it starts working against your silhouette instead of enhancing it. Overly flared pants, especially those that billow from hip to hem, can visually shorten your frame, overwhelm your figure, and make your legs appear wider and less defined. For petite or curvier women over 60, this imbalance often creates a swallowed-up effect, where the outfit wears you instead of the other way around. Common problems with exaggerated flares. They drag the eye downward, disconnecting your top half from your bottom half. They tend to wrinkle, catch on shoes, or bunch awkwardly when sitting. They demand specific footwear, usually heels, to avoid looking sloppy, which isn't ideal for comfort-first dressing after 60. What to wear instead? Gently flared trousers that start from mid-thigh, not the hip, creating shape without excess volume. Straight leg or bootcut pants with subtle widening at the ankle, a timeless option that elongates the leg line. Cropped wide leg styles that hit just above the ankle with structure, giving you room to breathe without losing proportion. Key tip: let the flow follow your frame. Lightweight fabrics like linen blends, tencel, or crepe drape elegantly without ballooning. A defined waist or tucked-in blouse can add the needed balance and polish. Remember, movement is beautiful, but too much volume in the wrong place can cloud the clean lines your outfit deserves. Choose width with wisdom. Polyester pants may seem like a convenient choice. They're easy to find, often affordable, and promise wrinkle resistance. But here's the problem: not all polyester is created equal. Many low-quality versions crease awkwardly, cling in the wrong places, and reflect light in a way that cheapens your overall appearance. For women over 60, where comfort and elegance matter equally, wrinkled or stiff polyester pants can feel itchy, look shiny, and instantly make an outfit seem outdated or careless. Why it's a problem? The wrinkles often appear in high-motion areas, behind the knees, around the crotch, making the pants look worn out even when freshly laundered. Synthetic blends can trap heat and irritate mature skin, especially in warm weather. Poor drape and structure distort your natural silhouette, adding bulk instead of grace. Better alternatives include rayon or viscose blend trousers. They breathe well, drape beautifully, and maintain structure with ease. Stretch cotton or twill pants for a soft, polished everyday look that stays neat all day. Linen blend trousers with anti-wrinkle treatment, offering that breezy summer feel without the chaos of deep creases. A polished look starts with the fabric. If your pants wrinkle, shine oddly, or make you fidget all day, it's time to invest in materials that support your confidence, not sabotage it. Boxy pants promise comfort, wide legs, straight lines, plenty of room to breathe. But too often, they forget the most important thing: you still have a shape worth celebrating. When pants fall straight from the waist with no structure, they don't just hide curves, they erase presence. Why they don't work? They make the lower body appear wider and shorter, especially if they stop at the ankle or mid-calf. Without tapering or tailoring, the fabric overwhelms rather than flows, creating a blocky effect that lacks elegance. They add bulk around the hips and thighs, even if your figure is naturally slim. What to wear instead? Tailored wide-leg pants with a defined waist and subtle taper toward the ankle. Think flow, not flare. Cigarette pants or slim straight-leg trousers with soft stretch. They lengthen the silhouette without squeezing. Soft pleated trousers or paper bag waists that add definition while still allowing movement. The key isn't to reject comfort, it's to choose comfort with shape. Pants should move with your body, not hang. And there you have it, 8 types of pants that may be holding you back from expressing the most radiant, confident version of yourself. But more importantly, we've explored the elegant alternatives that don't just fit your body, they honor it. Because style after 60 isn't about hiding. It's about revealing who you've become. If you recognized even one pair of pants in today's list, don't worry. This isn't about shame, it's about awakening. About walking into your wardrobe tomorrow with a new question. Does this reflect the woman I am today? You see, true elegance isn't loud. It doesn't scream for attention. It whispers, gently, powerfully, through every line, every fabric, every choice you make. And you, my friend, deserve to wear clothes that rise to meet the woman you've worked a lifetime to become. So before you go, I'd love to know, what's one pants style that you're ready to let go of? Or one you've recently discovered that makes you feel amazing? Let's talk about it in the comments. Because when women share their wisdom, we all rise together. And if this video inspired you even just a little, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who deserves to feel this good too. More elegant, empowering style tips are on the way right here at Healthwise for Seniors. Until next time, remember, you don't have to dress younger to look stunning. You just have to dress like you, boldly, beautifully, unapologetically.